Sorry.
It's all good, chaotic. Alright, I grabbed my motherfucking drink. Let's go, man, go! Hey, chaotic. Did you ever make a new Twitch? You should make another one. That way I can sub to you and you can sub to me. I know, but still. I could do a giveaway for my 10th subscriber, and that could be you. Or my 10th follower, and that could be you. And then you don't get nothing because I got you Harry Potter. It works. Alright. We got our drink.
That was quite something.
I am indeed a student, but I could very well be able to help you. It was wonderful. I believe I'm really going to enjoy this class. A few cobwebs and some dust. Nothing to be concerned about. I am indeed a student, but I could very well be able to help you. It was wonderful. I believe I'm really going to enjoy this class. I'm eager to get to Hogsmeade. It was wonderful. I am indeed a student, but I could very well... It was wonderful. I am indeed a student, but I could very well be able to help you. That was quite something. A few cobwebs and some dust. Nothing to be concerned about.
It appears we are
All
almost
right,
ready to
chaotic.
depart.
It is the day.
It's a pity we didn't
It
have a
is
bit
the
more time
day.
to spend on spellcasting. I presume you've been practicing the
Where
spells
you
we
at,
worked
sir?
on.
I have, Professor.
Well, I'm quite sure I've never seen anyone take so quickly to a
She
second-hand
said she
wand.
was going to hop in.
You'll be a
Moses.
force to be reckoned with when you get your own.
Thank you, Professor Fig. I appreciate you working with me all the time.
Oh, Eleazar! George! Glad my rather cryptic description of our location did not thwart your finding us.
I've apparated to more vaguely defined destinations than this. Though I confess I may have miscalculated slightly on my first try. Gave quite the fright to some theatre-goers in the West End.
It's been much too long. When I received your owl, I must say I...
Best not speak here, Eleazar.
Of course. Why don't we speak en route to Hogwarts? We have a start-of-term feast and a sorting ceremony to get to.
Wonderful idea. As long as your young charge here doesn't mind me tagging along.
Not at all, sir.
After you.
Ages since I've been to the castle. Would be good to see the old pile of rocks.
Working on a quick technical difficulty here before we get going. That is so weird. That was so weird. Yeah, so started the stream. I could hear a fidget ball. What the fuck? All right. Let's get into it.
Glad I caught you before you left for Scotland.
Just barely.
We're gonna need.
And who is your traveling companion?
I think we're gonna set our lights up to go with our house color, whatever we get sorted into.
Yes, sir. I'm starting school as a 5th year.
How extraordinary.
It is indeed. None of the faculty has ever heard of anyone being admitted to Hogwarts so late.
Nor have I.
Of course, as the other 5th years will have been honing their magical skills for 4 years now, the headmaster asked if I could get our new student up to speed a bit before the term begins.
Well, you couldn't have asked for a better mentor. Professor Fig is not only an exceptional teacher, he's also a remarkably intuitive and gifted wizard.
Mr. Osric is prone to flattery. I dare say it's one of the reasons he's risen so far at the ministry.
Have you seen this?
I have. Opinions differ as to how great a threat Ranrock really is.
Although I've yet to convince my colleagues at the Ministry, I believe he is a significant threat. And it was your wife, Eleazar, who alerted me to his activities months ago.
Miriam? How?
She wrote to me about Ranrock before she died, wondering what the Ministry knew about his activities. Before I could respond, I received this. It was the last thing she sent me, Eleazar. It came to me via her owl, but with no correspondence. I can only assume
That she had to get rid of it quickly to keep it safe.
presumably from Ranrock. I cannot open it. Whatever magic protects this is powerful indeed.
It looks like goblin metal. That symbol.
What's that glow?
I don't see a glow.
Nor do I. Merlin's beard. How did you...
Wait! We do
Hang on!
You're hurt.
Perhaps a bit.
Take this. It's Wiggenweld potion. That stuff will right you in a second.
What happened?
Poor George. I can't believe he... What the hell got into that damn thing? Attacking a carriage mid-air? A typical dragon would never...
Professor? Sir, where are we?
I'm not sure. But that key you discovered was clearly a port key.
Did you have any issue leaking your
An
account,
item
Chaotic?
enchanted to bring whoever touches it to a specific place.
Multiple. Did you finally get it in the end?
I'm feeling better, sir, if you'd like to look around a bit.
I would. But stay close. We've no idea who created this port key. Or why.
Dude, everybody and their mama are logging in. Everybody and their mama are trying to log in right now. It is just cancerous. Like, I'm on the screen where I'm trying to connect, and it's just showing a swirl. Man, I really want my drops. Yeah. I guess that's what I get for not linking my stuff early. I wonder if I don't link it now, will I miss out on this shit?
How far did that port key take us?
Farther from London than the carriage travelled. We're somewhere in the
There we go, it
Scottish
showed it connect.
Sir, those ruins.
Come on,
He was meant to lead us there.
come on.
I do. This has not been the day either of us expected. But Miriam sent that port key to George
got
for
our
a reason.
Candy for the night.
And I believe that she, and now George, died in pursuit of whatever it was meant to lead to. If you're sure you're all right and wouldn't mind indulging me, I'd like to have a look around.
Absolutely, sir.
Good. Let's see if we can find a path, however
Chaotic.
faded it may be.
I will leave the fucking party. I know you hear me, that's like fucked up.
Mind your step.
It is your fault. I just said spoilers and then you sit here and tell me about the fucking thief drills.
A good question. Miriam spent years searching for evidence of a long-forgotten form of ancient
Tell me
magic.
that ain't fucked up a little bit.
Ancient magic.
Yes, a powerful magic wielded by a rare few that seems to have been
Yeah,
lost to time.
but you already know that I don't like it.
Hogwarts Castle was built by, and is itself
I'm over
a
here agitated because I
stronghold
can't
of
connect my
that
fucking
ancient magic.
PlayStation account,
I
which is
don't
the only
know
thing from
where she came
which is the
into
only thing
possession
from
of the
keeping me
port
being
key.
on this fucking game right now.
But I am certain it was to do with that search. Ah, there's the path down below. This way.
Whatever. It said you got the fucking mask. Whatever.
But, sir, why was your wife searching for evidence of lost magic?
Yeah.
Miriam wanted to understand why such powerful magic disappeared from the wizarding world. Spoke
It's
of
just
the
fucked
good
up.
it could do. But magic
Please,
is no different
like,
than any
please don't do
power.
that again.
What really matters is the one who wields it.
Is that ice?
It's not cold enough here. It appears to be a sort of enchantment. Someone wanted to block this path. Let's see some of that wand work you were practicing. Focus on the center.
We're getting pulled in.
Excellent.
Fucking 5th year. So, what is my... Let's get it figured out. Professor Weasley?
That was a bit rougher than I'd expected.
They just send from a fucking headmaster? That's interesting. Who's gonna fucking nuts? She looks depressing.
Ah, up there.
The way some of these characters look, it would just be fucked up if they went evil. Because they just don't look the part. Ooh, I like that one.
We're close now. It's just ahead. Steady yourself! Reparo!
Now this guy looks like he could be just the way it's built. You liking it?
Almost there!
Why would
They
someone
got an
build this
ethnicity
here?
slider.
I suspect they valued their privacy. That portkey led us here for a reason.
That was funny.
Let's have a look around for anything that seems out of place.
I don't even know if it's a thing. It might be. We already know. The circumstances.
Professor, this statue...
This may have been his home.
That enchanted crystallized stone again. But what could it be blocking? What's this? Professor Fig!
How odd. Why would someone have conjured that enchanted stone here?
Oh,
And
cool.
how is there
You
a
have,
room behind
Nymphadora's hairstyle. That's
What
tight.
room? I don't see anything.
There's that glow again. Like the glow on the portkey container.
That green's kind of clean too. Blue. Silver. Probably not even silver. Oh shit.
What in Merlin's name?
Nice. That's clean.
Godric's heart.
Where are we?
I don't believe it.
Like the white. Yeah, like that.
Hello?
Stars and markings. Brutal scars for a kid.
It can't be. Just a moment. Oh. Where are we here? Gringotts Wizarding Bank. Vault number 12, I presume.
Precisely.
The key?
Hmm?
Your wife's portkey.
Oh, yes, of course.
This way, then.
Stay close.
I wonder if they knew that's what that means.
After you.
Chaotic. They got a gang-related eyebrows in here. That's funny.
Keep your hands inside
I
the
bet
car
they had
if you
no
don't wish
idea
to
that's
lose
what that
them.
means. No, like they literally got the eyebrow with the cuts in it on the end.
How many vaults are there in Gringotts?
Hundreds. In fact, you'll see quite a few on our way to vault number 12. As we speak, we're just beneath the main lobby. The vaults you see now are the newest.
Are private entrances to the bank common at Gringotts?
They are most uncommon. Only one with great wealth or power, or both,
They got some
could
really
have
cool
arranged
looking
for
eyes.
such a service.
I wish I was playing this in 4K right
You'll
now,
want
but
to take a
I
breath.
A what? That waterfall washes away all enchantments. It's a security measure.
Experienced the thief's downfall before, have you?
Heard of it?
These are the lower vaults that we're
I guess you
passing
can't give your
now.
character heterochromia?
Vault number 12 was commissioned shortly after Gringotts was founded
Yeah,
over 4 centuries
but
ago. It resides in
that
the
green
deepest
blue
part of the bank.
fucking
Settle
that
in.
out.
We've quite a distance to go.
Vault number?
Vault 12. Momentous day.
On your way.
I see what you mean by the last one does sound auto-tuned.
Professor, the armband that guard was wearing was glowing.
Like the
probably
glow you saw on the portkey container?
No, darker. I saw that same glow on the dragon's collar.
Yeah, what was that?
We were just wondering about that goblin back there.
He watches over the oldest section of the bank. Rare anyone goes there anymore. Here we are.
When was the last time this vault was accessed?
A goblin has been stationed at my desk for hundreds of years. In that time, no one has visited Vault 12 until today. Vault 12.
Thank you for your help.
What do you suppose we should be looking for?
I'm not sure. Sir, I wonder if you
The
might...
instructions for Vault 12 indicate that I am to grant access to the holder of the key and then close the door.
Wait.
Best of luck.
Professor?
That was certainly unexpected. Let me think. There must be something here. Revelio,
So your
perhaps.
character starts at 17, I'm
Revelio.
taking it.
Yes.
5th
a
year, you start
revealing
Hogwarts
charm.
at 12
No time like
or
the
11,
present.
so she's either
Let's see
16
what
or
we're
17.
missing, shall we? Ready your wand and focus.
Revelio. There! I saw something.
Move a bit closer and try again.
A door.
Well, that's a start. There's that symbol again. I don't suppose you see a way to...
I do, Professor. That symbol has the same glow as the one I saw on the port key container.
If what you can see reveals the way forward, then I dare say we are about to discover the secret of this vault. Lead the way. Lumos! This is no ordinary vault. I suspect we will need to earn our way out of here.
What do you mean, earn our way out? Do you think this is some sort of test?
I do. But to what
Revelio.
end, I can't say. Stay close. There will be no disapparating if things go poorly.
Oh, so
Not
he's a
out
kiss
of
ass.
Gringotts.
Professor, there's a dragon flying outside of our carriage.
I see something up ahead.
What is it?
That glow again, but on the floor.
Lumos! What happened?
When I moved towards the glow, it suddenly seemed as if the ground was swirling about.
Are you all right?
Yes, sir, I'm fine.
You seem to have caused the floor to change.
That statue.
What statue?
I see some sort of statue, but only as a reflection in the floor. Revelio.
I presume this is what you saw reflected in the floor.
It is.
That's
The
cool.
reflection's still there, but the statue's positions don't match. Wait. When you moved, the reflection turned in the direction of the light.
Oh shit.
Perhaps you should cast Lumos.
That was awesome. I really wish you wouldn't have said nothing about that, but that really was awesome, Chaotic. Dragon eating his ass and the fucking Thestrals appearing. That was clean. Yeah, I know. I've read every Harry Potter book. Oh, like so much Harry Potter, dude. He can use wandless magic. That's pretty cool. Did you notice that? Nah, if only he could get nonverbal down, he'd really be a force to be reckoned with.
Lumos.
Well
Think it
done.
will?
Now the reflection is turning towards me.
I about died off
It
that.
does follow the light.
Look out!
Potato!
Accio! Descendo! Levioso! Deposo! Exposo! Deposo! Confringo! Levioso! Confringo! Descendo! Exposo! Levioso!
Alright, okay, we're here. Going with down. Got it. Potions, love. To walk like this. Alright, let's take this walk speed. Let me sprint, bro. I'm gonna have to walk out the cave first.
Stay close.
Shit, chaotic. Damn, that looks nice.
Professor!
That looks nice.
Professor Fig!
I'm half tempted to start the stream over without my webcam going just so I can view it in 4K.
Where am I supposed to go? What's happening?
I'm so tempted to start it over without
leading me somewhere.
Yeah, I think I'll end up doing that because
That's
I really
where
don't.
they're leading me.
You know, I really don't need that webcam.
Lumos. Revelio.
I suppose I'm on my own this time.
Lumos.
Can I fall out?
I need to align these statues with their reflections. It seems I have no choice. I'm going to have to fight my way out of here.
Okay, so here's the real question. So I just ran across a magical barrier. You know, so the reason it was there is because someone obviously wanted to prevent people from going that path. So either that's what it was, which doesn't make much sense, or it was a barrier that when broken alerted somebody, which would make much more sense considering somebody who don't know the first thing about magic just shattered that shit. Yeah, he's just like, swing your wand at it, focus on the center. She said people have been practicing magic for 4 years. You know, they just they said. Alright, use your camera to select an active target. Just like the target that I installed in the same state.
Lumos.
I guess it's got little gravel rocks and stuff.
Revelio. Lumos.
Your boy nailed it. Yeah. He turns right, and obviously the path also goes left. I'm just like, yeah, but there's loot over here. Turn the corner, grab a box. Like, obvious. Damn, he's putting a bridge like that back together with Reparo? This dude's got some fucking power.
There you are. How did you...
This dude got some power, bro.
What is this place?
I don't know. But I found this
You know,
floating
I mean,
above that
like, you know, who
basin.
knows? It could just be something normal,
That
you
isn't
know,
only
wizards
a
can do,
basin.
but
That is a pensive
that was incredible.
for viewing memories. I wonder...
Ooh.
Follow my lead.
Oh, that key was a literal fucking port key. Okay.
All is in place.
The portkey is well hidden.
Perhaps too well. I wonder if the path we've created...
May be impossible to follow. It will only be impossible for one who cannot see traces of ancient magic as I can.
Your ability to see what others cannot will not be enough, Percival. We are entrusting the one who embarks on this path with powerful secrets, with knowledge others will do anything to obtain.
Yes, and if we are correct, Charles, the witch or wizard who completes the trials will have proven themselves worthy of that knowledge, and the responsibility that accompanies it.
We've done all we can.
That's what you're seeing. The glow that surrounded them.
Yes, sir.
Astonishing.
Can I see magic?
Traces of an ancient magic, to be precise. The magic that Miriam had always believed existed, but could never. Miriam, and perhaps George, died in pursuit of knowledge that has been dormant for centuries. And you, it seems, are the key to understanding why. We were...
It all looks rather different than it did a moment ago.
Someone's coming.
Who were they?
I don't know. But, sir, you shouldn't be in here.
I was right.
Ranrock.
Seems my reputation precedes me. I was beginning to think no one was ever going to visit Rackham's Vault.
And why are you here?
No need for that. Just give me whatever it is you found here and we can let bygones be bygones.
Sir, they have the key to the vault.
Choose your next words wisely.
I only meant that the instructions to Vault 12 were quite clear. Sir, I must insist. I was to grant access only to one with the key, and you didn't have them.
I have no patience for traitors. Now, where were we?
I'm not giving you anything.
Well, perhaps your young friend here will be more helpful.
This is fucking legit, though. What I like the most is that it's accurate to the world, you know, since it's the world. Like, I like that the most. Oh shit, you better get ready for a fight, Caddick. The roller coaster is badass, actually.
Are you all right?
Dude.
Fine, sir.
I've never seen so powerful a goblin. He seemed wholly unaffected by my magic.
That's actually legit, because as, you know, this was going, I was wondering whether we'd see the enchanted waterfalls, and we went through one. That was fucking awesome.
It seems those who set up the pensive, the locket, and the path to both wanted someone with your ability to end up here. Come. We have a sorting ceremony to get to.
So that goblin was evil. He had that look, you know, if the glowing-ass red eyes didn't give it away. Yeah.
Oh, good. We haven't missed the sorting ceremony.
Right? That's what I mean, you know.
I'm no expert, but that seems more appropriate. Now, I need to study this locket as soon as I can, but first I must contact the Ministry. They need to know what happened to George and be warned of Ranrock. For the moment, I ask that you keep all that's happened this evening between you and me.
Of course, sir.
Thank you. Ready for the sorting ceremony? Phineas, Nigellus, Black. Prepare yourself to meet the headmaster.
Fig, nice of you to join us. The sorting ceremony's over.
There were complications.
Complications?
It seems the goblin problem has...
Enough. Goblins. I've no time for rumors, Fig, and I'm rapidly losing whatever patience I had left. If you're lucky, we might still be able to get you sorted this evening.
I'll be in touch.
Okay. Steady your one with air. Press this person from the company. So if one's motion language is half. Okay, so what is this? X.
Professor Weasley, we've one more to be sorted.
X. Like that?
Welcome.
I guess
You're
that's how
just
that's
in
done.
time.
Okay,
Have
did
a
it?
seat.
Ah, yes. A bit older than the others, aren't you? You come here with preferences and preconceptions. Certain expectations.
I'm looking forward to
glad it's a
exploring
tap action,
Hogwarts
not
and the
hold. I
world
hate
beyond the
that
castle
shit.
and grounds.
Indeed. Much can be gleaned by having an adventurous spirit, but your professors have a great deal to teach you as well. I wonder... I detect something in you. A certain sense of... what is it?
Is it ambition? I may seem single-minded, but it is important to go after what you want from life.
Interesting. You've recently learned that you possess a rare ability. I detect a growing sense of ambition, an eagerness for power. Perhaps you belong in Slytherin.
Oh, it lit. God damn it. I thought it was just going to randomly put me into a house, but then again I remembered that you pick it. That's why I was like, God damn it. Okay, cool. What did it give you to begin with based off your choices? Ah, okay. Well then, yeah, just go with whatever it gives you for your first playthrough, and then, you know, after that, pick it. Do what? So, Ravenclaw's dormitory looks awesome. Like, it's really clean and neat, if that's something that matters to you. Yeah, don't talk too much about it. I'm talking to the knight right now. And they just fell from the ceiling, so I'm about to find out what's going on.
And you've a ready mind, quick to learn. Possess a willingness to forge ahead alone when you must. And understand your loyalty to a friend delayed your arrival here this evening. And you've a ready mind, quick to learn.
Yeeted his ass away. I wonder if there's anything to find in here. Okay. Alright, I tried running away from the path and it didn't go for it. It warped me back to the thing.
To learn.
Alright. Damn, I wanted to find some hidden goodies, man. Can you find it before the first waypoint or after the second waypoint when you're by yourself? Yeah, but is it the first waypoint or the second waypoint? So the dude the professor just got taken away and I ran to the first waypoint. So go through it because there's nothing in the first area. Oh, that's really cool. Thanks. All right. So just cast Revelio on shit. Hell yeah. Now see, I appreciate that. Thank you. Right off the bat. Oh, I see it in the distance back there. I'm gonna go grab it. I don't know. We'll find out. Well, do you plan on doing a good playthrough or a Dark Wizard playthrough? Anti-hero, well then go with Slytherin, because that just makes sense for what you want to play.
I detect a growing sense of ambition, an eagerness for power. You belong in Slytherin!
Oh, and one more thing. Due to the unfortunate injury on the pitch in last spring's final, this year's Quidditch season has been cancelled. Enough! It's not as though I've banned flying altogether, but don't tempt me. You are here to focus on your academic futures. I'm sure you will have plenty to do before classes begin tomorrow. I said, I'm sure you all have plenty to do before classes begin tomorrow.
Quite an entrance. It's lovely to meet you. I'm...
Professor Weasley, would you be so kind as to show our new student to their common room?
I shall see to it, sir. As I was saying, I'm Professor Weasley. Pleased to meet you.
Nice to meet you as well, Professor.
As Deputy Headmistress, it is my distinct honor to show you to your common room. Right this way. It's quite uncommon for a student to begin as a fifth year. It may be a bit of a challenge, but one I'm sure you're up for.
I can be quite resourceful.
I suspected as much. This is the entrance to the Slytherin common room. In order to enter, one must simply speak the correct password. Aspiration.
Very well.
So how were you able to get the chest before the second, before lining the statues up? Oh no, never mind, here it is. It's just not glowing for me anymore.
Well done. Now, go on in and get some sleep. You have a big day ahead of you tomorrow. I shall be back in the morning to collect you for your first class.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
You're welcome. I hope you enjoy your first night at Hogwarts. Sleep well.
That's not annoying at all. And it just...
Looks like everyone's gone.
Back.
Better head to the common room.
So I saw the second box, but it wouldn't let me get it. Before the second... before you lined up the 3 statues and fought them. There was a treasure box over off to the side. And I walked near it and it wouldn't let me grab it. It just kept whooping me back. There's all kinds of stuff in the distance here. Why can't I go to it?
Revelio. I suppose some introductions are in order.
That is not helpful. Can I help you?
Whatever.
Ah,
maybe I'll come back.
You're the new 5th year. I'm Sebastian Sallow. Welcome to Slytherin.
Thank you.
Not everyone has a ministry escort to school.
He was a friend of Professor Fig's, who merely joined us for the ride.
Still, impressive. Dreadful way to go, poor fellow. Glad you and Fig are all right.
It was dreadful, certainly, but quite an experience nonetheless.
Interesting perspective. How did you and Fig manage to escape?
It's all still a bit of a blur, to be honest.
Didn't mean to press. You just get yourself settled. We can talk more later.
What book were you reading?
A spell book I picked up. Has a few interesting things, but not exactly what I was looking for. I'm sure you'll find out soon enough. But not every spell you may need can be found in our assigned textbooks.
Are you saying some spells aren't taught at Hogwarts? Which ones?
Seems I may have met a kindred spirit.
Yes, it is.
That is a conversation for another time. It was good meeting you. Good luck today.
I wouldn't do that if I were you.
Just stick your face right in it.
Not going to move there, are you?
Here, watch this.
Don't say I didn't warn you. Checkmate. Told you. You should have listened to me. Ah, I know who you are. you're the new Slytherin, the one who barged in with Professor Fig last night. Interesting tactic on your first day,
I like
taking
how
all
the
the
goblins
attention
are
away
just
from
like,
the
you know,
first years.
craft your own.
I'm Imelda, by the way. Shame I wasn't with you in Fig. I could have lured that dragon away. My skills on a broom are legendary.
Perhaps Professor Fig's friend would have survived if we'd had your help.
Precisely. Perhaps one of these days I'll show you a thing or two about flying. I can teach you more than Kogawa ever could. Speaking of which, I'd like to get in some time on my broom before classes.
Rickwood? Oh, shit.
Are you a keen Wizard chess fan?
Dude.
You knew that boy was going to lose the match.
Not really.
It's the Elder
Much too
Wizards,
sedate
bro. Do you
pastime
know
for
who
me.
that was talking in the
Also, it's simply
Pitseo?
not that challenging. The moves are always so obvious. Why does no one else see it?
Do you have a lot of time to fly?
He was
during
one of the.
school?
I think he was one of the ones that had one of the Deathly Hollows or some shit like that.
Swerving through the spires of the castle and around the Quidditch pitch to clear the mind.
Goodbye, Imelda.
Nice meeting you.
Revelio.
I think I heard one. Doubt mermaids find us that interesting. Ah, based on all the chatter when you entered the common room, I'm guessing you're the new 5th year. I'm Ominous. Ominous Gaunt.
Nice to meet you, Ominous.
Well, you certainly had a memorable arrival.
Well, if I'm going to make my mark here, I had to start right away.
Ha! You're definitely in the right house. Do let me know if I can be of any help as you navigate your first days here, though I doubt you'll need it.
Were you expecting to be sorted into Slytherin?
Most certainly. My family on my father's side are direct descendants of Salazar Slytherin, one of the 4 founders of Hogwarts. Not something I'm especially proud of, mind you. He was obsessed with blood status, a pure-blood maniac. Unfortunately, most of his descendants do not fall far from that tree.
Did that student say he thought he heard a mermaid?
Yes, but I've never heard of a mermaid showing up outside our common room window. It is fun to play along, though. Been known to keep some first years on the lookout for hours.
Thank you, Ominous. Very nice to meet you.
Pleasure was all mine. Don't be a stranger.
Is the new 5th year Slytherin in here? Professor Weasley's waiting for you just by the stairs.
Oh, you picked the wrong one, bro. You're a fucking goblin. Just because you got some magic artifacts don't mean I ain't about to fucking go hang on. You know what I'm saying? We gonna fight this out. You ain't supposed to be here, fam. And this motherfucker don't want you here.
Good morning. I trust you're ready for your first day at Hogwarts?
I've been dreaming of this day for a long time. Can't believe I'm here.
Well, you are here. Make the most of it. You only have one first day at Hogwarts. Now, in light of your unique situation, joining us as a 5th year, you'll need to catch up with your classmates and not fall behind. Especially as you'll be expected to complete your OWLs at the end of the year.
OWLs?
Are we in the fucking...
Yes, your ordinary
Forbidden
wizarding level
Forest?
exams. They will determine what type of career you can have when you leave here. After much discussion with the headmaster and the Department of Magical Education at the Ministry, we've devised something extraordinary to ensure your success. Here you are.
What is it?
It is a wizard's field guide. It will help you to keep track of what you are learning so that you master all that's expected of a 5th year.
All right, not a bad opening.
You would be
Not a bad
wise to
opening.
take full advantage of this exceptionally valuable resource.
Thank you, Professor, but what do you mean it will keep track of what I'm learning?
Perhaps seeing it in action will answer any questions you may have. Walk with me and we shall put it to the test. This way. I certainly would have appreciated something like the field guide when I was a student. Using the guide will also train you to be alert to your surroundings. The guide will give you
Let us begin,
opportunities to
Professor.
practice your magic
Fuck yeah, boy.
and educate yourself about wizarding lore. Do keep up. Why don't you cast Revelio on that statue and see what details the field guide can provide?
Revelio.
Clever, isn't it? Keep your eyes open for more opportunities like that, inside and outside of the castle. Ah, good timing. Perfect opportunity to show you how to use flue flames to get around a bit quicker. Your field guide contains a map of the castle. Open it up and find Central Hall.
Yeah, this one's more me. This is what I got on the test on the website.
And here we are. Quite the time saver. These stairs lead directly
So
to
I was
Central
watching
Hall.
Nublitz today, Chaotic, and he was showcasing
You can get
the different houses.
anywhere in the castle.
You know,
quickly from
the
Central
live, just like the real version of it,
happening here.
And he was
It's
just
the
like,
heart
and then
of
to
the
get into the Gryffindor
our
common
King's Cross
room,
station,
I hate
so
to say this, but you go behind a big lady and you go into her rear entrance. I was like, oh my god. What? Block that, bitch. It said recorded block because you entered a block scene, and my OBS is just like, I don't know what you mean. Elgato! Red hair? Yeah, I'm gonna have to. I really want to stream this in 4K. So I guess I'm gonna be around a bunch of like 11-year-olds, because I imagine there's no 5th-year beds available.
That should be all for now.
All the 5th
You'll
years
be
were
expected to
45 years
attend
ago.
both Charms and Defense Against the Dark Arts classes today.
Alright,
And
there
I'd
ain't
like
no-
to be sure
there
you
ain't
get to
no,
Hogsmeade
there
as
ain't
soon
nobody
as
in here. That
possible
works for
to
me.
replace the supplies you
Whole
lost
room
on
to
the way
myself,
here.
Everybody's dipped. Fuck yeah. Actually, this is kind of weird.
What will I learn in Charms class?
Exactly what you might expect. Spells, charms, jinxes, all terribly useful. I think you will enjoy Professor Ronan. He's a clever and entertaining wizard, and a talented teacher.
Can you tell me more about the Defense Against the Dark Arts class?
Defense Against the Dark Arts, as the name implies, focuses on how to
I get some
defend
tea?
oneself against the evils
It was low
that
in a
lurk
second
beyond
ago.
these walls. A mastery of Defense Against the Dark Arts
So these are the
is
stairs
required
that
for
when the
those who
boys tried
aspire
to
to
run up,
become Aurors.
went smooth.
Fortunately,
They
we are
busted their
lucky
ass,
to have
I
the
guess.
ever-gifted Professor Hecat in charge of our students' education in that
Huh.
regard.
He just dipped out.
You mentioned Hogsmeade, Professor.
Hogsmeade is the only all-wizarding village in Britain and is home to an array of shops and
Yeah,
pubs.
it's kind of weird.
You should be able to find all of the school supplies you require in
problem, bitch?
Hogsmeade. You will also, I imagine, enjoy many a butterbeer there with friends in due course.
That's fucked up. That's fucked
Thank you,
up.
Professor Weasley.
A lot to absorb on your first day, and you have much to learn. Happily, your professors have agreed to create additional assignments for you outside of class. You'll be up to speed in no time. Judging by your adept use of Revelio earlier, I'd say Professor Fig succeeded in at least showing you the basics.
He did, Professor.
He's been terribly vague as to the events preceding
Yeah,
your
I'm
arrival,
really short, but these are some
specifically about
really
what happened after that
tall
awful
first years.
dragon attack. My
Oh, no,
suspicion
that
is that there's more to the story than a search for belongings and an extended trip up to the castle.
I'm sorry, Professor, but I'm afraid that's all there is to it.
Almost precisely what Professor Fig said. Speak of the devil, Professor Fig. Your ears must have been burning.
Oh?
Yes. You seem to have provided our new fifth year with a solid foundation in the basics of spellcasting.
Ah, I'm afraid I can't take all the credit there, Professor. They've a rare aptitude for magic, it seems.
Well, I'm just glad you both arrived
That's
in one piece.
okay, yeah, because that's what I was
Perfectly
thinking.
good boats and carriages to Hogwarts, and you
Yeah,
chose
me
to fly
too.
in the path of a dragon.
I wouldn't say I chose the dragon's path, Professor. Rather unfortunately, it would seem that it chose us.
Very well. Enough chit-chat. I need to get to class myself. Might I rely on you, Professor Fig, to explain the details of the field guide's map?
Of course.
Thank you. Good luck today. And remember to use your field guide. It will be invaluable to you. And invaluable to me, as I'll be using it to keep up to date on your progress.
Yes, Professor.
Come and find me in my classroom after you've attended both classes today, and I'll explain more about those assignments I mentioned. And we'll see if we can't get you to Hogsmeade for those supplies.
It's good to see you, Professor.
And you. I was hoping our paths would cross today, before you immersed yourself in studies. Did I hear you masterfully evade Professor Weasley's interrogation regarding our late arrival?
I did try to evade her questions, though I feel a little deceptive. That said, I'm fairly certain she suspects that we're not being entirely forthcoming.
Yes, well, Professor Weasley is a brilliant and astute witch. It was right to keep the details to yourself for now. We don't know where this path we've embarked upon will lead. It may require a bit more flexibility with your time than she would approve of. And she may feel obliged to share details with the headmaster that would be better left between us.
Understood, Professor.
Good. Now, as capable as you are, I believe the ability you possess obliges you to be well-trained. Happily, you have the benefit of an exceptionally skilled team of witches and wizards to guide you. Speaking of guides, and so that I may avoid another not-so-subtle reproof from Professor Weasley, why don't I show you the clever enchantment we included in the field guide's map? Unfold it and have a look.
Yeah, it does. I ain't even been here 5 minutes and motherfuckers know that I was attacked by a
The
dragon.
map is enchanted to help you find your way.
Y'all also
This will be
know I watched
incredibly
somebody
helpful.
die.
Thank you.
Now, sounds like you've quite a day ahead, what with classes and a trip to Hogsmeade for supplies, including
my
your
nose
own
bleeding?
wand. You'll
the
enjoy
fuck?
Mr. Ollivander. He's an exceptional craftsman and a good friend. I shall reach out when I have more information about our mysterious locket. For now, focus on your classes and pay attention. More than your owls may hinge on the magic you are able to master within these walls.
That's weird. Somebody was writing it, I believe. Later. You just jumped her ass right up. But the thing is, it took her so long to, like, get up there once she jumped up. That's weird. Alright.
Revelio.
That's weird.
Revelio.
Is it really repeating the audio like that? Okay. So I just get a weird feedback loop if I unmute it.
Revelio.
Off on another adventure, are we?
But surely those would curdle.
Let's see, does the mic pick this up?
That's the last time I ever...
Say something chaotic. Yeah, I have to have this unmuted. It's concerning.
Revelio. Whoa. Oh.
Revelio.
I gotta go. Wash my mouth out. I taste nothing but blood.
Revelio.
Man, that was nasty. Oh shit. So I'm gonna have to use that cable I bought if I want to pick up the PlayStation voice chat audio. Not an issue. I got the cable, so.
Revelio.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
Revelio.
Then it's not on your nose.
Do you? Why do students always frown? They should burn the castle down.
Fills our stone on.
Revelio.
Oh, watch the tile under your feet. You'll set off something foul.
Revelio.
What are you up to now?
It was an accident!
Do you mind where you're stepping? Then anything.
Revelio.
Lumos. Revelio.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
Is that all you've got?
Levioso!
Professor Hecat!
Perhaps you'd be good enough to blast each other to pieces in your own time. I get new students every year, but I only have one Hebridean black skull. It was a token from the Great Poacher Raid of 1878. No doubt you've heard of it. Now, you may be asking yourself how an old woman like me single-handedly took out the largest poacher ring in eastern Wales and lived to boast about it. Knowledge. To the wise, age matters very little. Today we will review a spell that has saved me from death at the hands of dark wizards more times than I care to remember. Levioso.
Levioso? A levitation charm?
Levioso! A surprised opponent is a weak opponent. Care to defend yourself, Master Pruitt? No? One thing I've learned as an unspeakable is the value of simplicity, especially in the heat of battle. Now, let's practice what we've just learned, starting with something small.
Levioso.
Now, let's try something a little larger. Let us begin with the basic cast. See how the dummy deflected your cast? This time, cast Levioso first, then the basic cast. Remember, a surprised opponent is a weak opponent, as Master Pruitt. So good. Now, the basic cast. Well done. Very good, but the best way to practice is by dueling. We'll start with you two. Duelists, take your marks.
Time for a proper Hogwarts welcome.
Now, I want a fair duel, using only Levioso, basic cast, and Protego. You may begin.
Protego should be easy. Stupid Protego complicates things.
Levioso! Stupid one. I know.
Lucky.
Nothing lucky about it. You're good.
How perceptive.
Stupid one.
This can't be your first duel.
Let's just say
Don't all my students would select.
Not bad for a beginner. You give as good as you get.
I put you on the spot, and you rose to the challenge. Points to Slytherin.
Thank you, Professor Hecat. Glad to have the opportunity to practice.
If what I've seen today is any indication, we can expect great things from you. I demand excellence from my students. They are capable of achieving it, and they must achieve it. A classroom duel is one thing, but battling dark wizards, or as ever more likely, goblins, is a different kettle of Grindylows entirely.
Understood, Professor.
So, I'd advise you to keep practicing whenever you can. Perhaps Mr. Sallow will have some ideas. Again, well done today. I shall reach out soon with additional assignments. All right. That's enough spectacle for one day. Class is dismissed.
Nice work.
I enjoyed that.
Well, that duel was quite something. Everyone will be talking about it.
It was certainly good practice.
Practice? Felt more like I was dueling an expert. Didn't expect a new student to be so deft with a wand. Then again, perhaps this wasn't your first duel.
I've dueled enough. Consider yourself lucky I held back.
Huh, fair enough. You owe me an honest duel when you aren't. You know, you might be a perfect fit for a certain exclusive, unsanctioned dueling organization.
Exclusive and unsanctioned? Count me in.
Excellent. Knew I was right about you. If you want to get the most out of your time at Hogwarts, you're going to need to break the rules now and then. Whether it's joining a secret dueling club, or sneaking into the restricted section of the library, you just have to be clever enough not to get caught.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll keep that in mind.
Good. Pleasure chatting with you. I'm sure I'll see you soon. Perhaps somewhere unsanctioned? We'll see if your performance today was sheer luck, or actual skill. Look for Luke and Brattleby near the clock tower entrance. If you're interested. Till next time.
Revelio.
Obviously hates the job. It's not like he's short.
Revelio. Revelio.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
Levioso. Revelio.
Professor Ronan tends to go on a bit. We sometimes have to remind him to finish the lesson.
And he loves Thorogoth doesn't necessarily want him to get back to the lesson.
Here! Behind you! There is an open seat here.
Thank you.
Hello, I am Nettie. So you are the new student. Have you met Professor Ronan yet?
Shall we begin? Welcome to Year 5 of Charms. Now, this will be a crucial year in your education on the art of charm work. But I am confident that we will take hold with the passion and rigor requisite of such a challenge. Right, now, everyone, please open your textbooks to page 517. But before we begin, can anyone here tell me the difference between the incantations of the color change and growth charms? Anyone? Anyone? I am afraid it is too late to study now. My, the summer months must have really taken a toll on you all. By the looks of it, you all spent your holidays practicing Obliviate on one another. Do you even remember how to perform a basic summoning charm? Well, it seems that we are in dire need of review. Everyone get into pairs and take positions on opposite sides of the classroom. Now let's put those textbooks to use as the blunt objects you so believe they are, and take turns summoning them out of one another's hands. Only one book will be needed per partnership, Miss Dale. Thank you. Get into place now.
Accio.
That is not bad.
You are a swift learner. I see a lot of potential, but remember, potential is nothing without practice. Keep at it. You might just rival Miss Onai here. Very good, everyone. That's enough of that. Well, as you all seem to have the basics down, and it is an exceptionally lovely day, I was thinking that we might have ourselves a little excursion outside for a spot of fresh air. After me! I've always found that fun goes hand in hand with mastery, as I'm sure the Quidditch players amongst us would agree, hmm? So, what better than a bit of sport to put our prowess with the summoning charm to the test, right? So why don't we have our newest student start us off? Hmm? Very simply, cast Accio on one of the spheres and relinquish your charm at the last possible moment. Now, think of this like gobstones, if you will, but instead of throwing the marbles out, you are summoning them toward you. The trick is to pull the sphere as far as possible, but not a bit more, or it'll fall, yes? Now, I could keep talking about theory all day, but practice is very good. Happens to the best of us. That's it! Excellent control there. Very good. Points to Slytherin. But there's certainly no sport in playing without some friendly competition. Miss Onai, would you care to give our new student a bit of a challenge? Come on up. You'll be the blues, just as before, and Miss Onai, you are playing red. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Let us see this.
Yes!
Accio. Stay focused.
Be sharp. There we go. Do not be discouraged. Here we go. That is how it's done.
Accio. Splendid! Let us make this a bit more interesting, shall we?
I think we are well past interesting at this point.
I'll say.
Enough chatter. Focus now. You will need it. This round settles it all.
Watch this.
Accio.
Well done.
Very good, both of you. Well done. Class is dismissed. Gather your things on the way out.
Well done back there. You took the loss in stride. Didn't want to go too easy on you. Took me weeks to become proficient with Accio. Took weeks for me to get anything right when I transferred here. It gets easier, I promise.
That's good to hear. It's a lot to take in all at once.
To put it lightly, I remember how I felt when I first arrived. I transferred here from Wagadu just before my 4th year. My mother received an offer to teach divination here. Before I knew it, we had left Uganda and were halfway around the world at a new school in a new country.
Is Wagadu much bigger than Hogwarts?
Wagadu School of Magic is the largest wizarding school in the world. So yes, bigger than Hogwarts. But it never seemed intimidating or overwhelming to me. It always felt like home.
Is Wagadu a castle, like Hogwarts?
Its address is Mountains of the Moon. It is not so much a castle as a beautiful edifice carved out of the mountainside. I remember the first time I saw it, the mist was so thick I could hardly make out anything at all. And then it just materialized before me, this enormous school that seemed to be floating in midair.
This may seem an odd question, but is magic the same there as it is here?
Mostly, yes. But I did have to learn how to use a wand when I arrived here. Hardly anyone at Wagadu uses one.
Spells cast without a wand must be less powerful than those cast with a wand.
No, not at all. Wizarding magic cast without a wand is just as powerful. I find wandless magic to be much more instinctive. Not to mention quite convenient if one is without their wand. I must admit, however, that I am growing quite fond of using a wand. It seems very dramatic.
Alright, Chaotic,
nice
you
to
should
learn
be able
about
to
another
link your
wizarding
stuff
school.
together now.
Thank you for asking. I do miss Wagadu, but I am glad to be here at Hogwarts.
The craziness has
I think
died
Professor
down
Ronan
some.
wants to talk to you. Better not keep him waiting. Until next time.
Of course, you can use Accio on humans, if you're so inclined.
Well, you'd be using it on clothes.
Professor Ronan reminds me of my grandfather. Loads of wisdom.
A word, if you would.
You wanted to speak with me, Professor?
I did. I trust your first charms lesson lived up to expectation?
Well, an outdoor competition wasn't exactly the lesson I was expecting, sir.
What charm is there in the expected? Miss Onai is a talented witch. Take it in stride. One often gains the most from the battles one has lost.
Of course, Professor. It was a challenging match.
Miss Onai is always a fierce competitor, though I sense that she is a bit distracted of late. Now, Professor Weasley has asked that your professors give you instruction outside
you mean the guy
of
that
the
cast the
ordinary
spell wrong and he-
curriculum. Expect to hear from me soon
I already know the
regarding
story
a
of this
special
guy.
assignment that I am preparing for you.
Revelio.
After my brother learned the summoning charm, it was constant Accio this, Accio that. Cutlery flying everywhere. Quite unsafe, really.
Hello there. You're the new student, aren't you?
Hello, you wanted to speak to me?
Samantha Dale. I've been eager to meet you. You're the student everyone's been whispering about. Hope your first day's going well. You certainly seem to hold your own in charms.
Thank you, but it really wasn't all that challenging.
My brother William would tell you not to be so humble and to trust your abilities. Then again, he tends to be a bit overconfident in his. Well, better see to my charms homework. I find Professor Ronan's lessons a bit more challenging than you do.
Revelio.
Sharp was in him.
And then the werewolves joined the goblins in the uprising.
Werewolves, where were you? In the Goblin Rebellion of 1752.
And by the end of it, the Minister for Magic was Albert Boot.
No, it wasn't.
Get in! Oh, what fun! I won't say my goodbyes. I shall cheer for the boy who says you're telling
Telling lies, Peeves. It was Albert Boot.
Here's where you ain't gonna see this some love and I'll get it.
Right, it's a bold attack. Was the Minister a boot or the Minister?
Revelio.
Love on the kitty again.
Stop
Chaotic.
Peeves, you'll get
How
us in
many
trouble.
times did you pet the cat in a row?
But you can't get Peeves a smack. She says it's a boot and he says it's a flag.
Peeves, enough. You'll get us all detention. And you're both wrong anyway. It was Hephaestus Gore.
It wasn't Boots and it wasn't Flack, but you're all in trouble with Professor Black.
Get in. Get in. I need to learn a little more, bish. Just kidding. So funny. Hello. You got Incendio? It's the Flu Network. You telling me I got a book that works like the Marauders map? Oh shit, it's even better than the Marauders map. This shit's in 3D, son.
Revelio.
Okay.
Revelio.
What will I learn in Charms class? Alright, welcome to the stream. Sorry, the camera's off. I'm streaming directly from my PS5 tonight. I just was having some issues with my
Revelio.
It wasn't capturing sound, so no camera tonight. But hopefully that'll allow you to enjoy the game with a bit more immersion. But I do have the chat up and I can see when you talk, and I'll be able to reply.
Revelio.
Off on another adventure, are we?
Revelio.